Hello guys, welcome back to TechCruise. Today we're going to be doing the range test on the Apollo Go. First impressions, I have tried to go in eco mode as slow as I could to get to the starting location so that we didn't use as much battery. But what I've realized is apparently we've already done 5 kilometers, which I don't think we have like at all. Also it says that we do have 96% of battery. I can't really check the voltage on the app nor on the actual scooter itself, so we're just gonna guess that the percentage is correct. Also, we're currently going to be using the app, so I have my phone with the quad lock case and I have everything connected, so I have all of the information I need, where I got the motor temperature and the controller temperature. It is currently partly cloudy, or not even cloudy, it's like little parts of clouds. It is currently 26.7 degrees, feels like 26.8. The max temperature we should hit today looks to be at 28, 29, so it's gonna be nice and toasty today. It's currently 10:18 a.m. We have, like I said before, 97% on the Apollo Go, and I guess let's get to it. Also, don't mind my big ass helmet. Safety first, guys. Safety first. Ooh. Power! Yes! Let's go. Hello guys, we have now done 10 kilometers on the Apollo Go. We have 70% of battery gone. No, like 70% battery left. Sorry, that's my bad. It's been going well. What I've realized while riding though is that when using these two triggers, because my gloves are like a bit bigger, I'm keep accidentally like very lightly tapping the indicator, and I accidentally knock it every single time I accelerate, which I think what they should do is just improve these buttons and make it harder. Like you need more pressure to actually push it in, because right now I keep accidentally turning on the indicator. It's kind of annoying. It definitely is a commuter scooter because the deck is small, or tiny really. It's definitely made for small commutes, but apart from that, scooter's been performing great. I haven't found anything wrong with the brakes, or the bell works, everything works. The app shows me all the correct data. We're having a great time right now, and to add on to this really cool Aussie experience, I have legit kangaroos behind me, just chilling inside the shade. This is like super cool, and as you can see, the kangaroos and the wildlife right next to me. They're looking at me. They're like the Apollo Go. Hello guys, we have now done 20 kilometers or 20.1 kilometers. We have this pretty cool graffiti mural looking thing behind me. The scooter has been performing great. We are at 32% battery, so it's definitely draining pretty quickly, but at the same time keep in mind it is a 36 volt scooter, or whatever volt I'll put in the top right corners. I'm pretty sure it's 36. And we've got dual 350 watt motors. It is very toasty right now. Let me check quickly. The current temperature of exactly where we are right now is 27.7 degrees. It honestly feels like 30 degrees. It is a scorcher right now. The sun is like making my skin go red already. I don't know if you guys can see that. I did put a bit of sunscreen, but this UV from the Queensland sun is not helping at all. So I am slowly turning red. The suspension is there. We recorded a little bit and you can see the suspension flux. It definitely is a commute scooter. My body's a little bit in pain right now because it's just not made for these kind of rides. It's just made for city riding. Whereas I'm kind of in more of a rural area, but still it does its job. So yeah, we are at 32% of battery. If it lets me check, our motor temperature right now is at 57. And our controller temperature is 47 degrees, or 43. So they're definitely getting toasty. The mud guards do work really well though. I did run through a puddle and nothing got on me, which was really nice. So I guess let's keep going, and probably at the next checkpoint it will die. Alrighty, let's go. Hello guys, we have now done 25 kilometers on the Apollo Go. This is probably the last checkpoint on it, as we are at 16% battery. It's going strong, especially knowing that it is a commuter scooter, nice and light. So I guess we'll find out how far this thing can actually go. I'm probably guessing it's gonna go like 27, 28. I don't think it's gonna reach 30, but maybe, it might shock me. We have been going around the 25 to 30 km/h speed, so we haven't gone any faster than that. The quad lock is really nice though, because you don't really have any other space around the handlebars, because it is a commuter scooter and you have a small handlebar. So they use this real estate area really well. Instead of just putting the display there and going, alright, good luck, they give you that option of that you can get a quad lock case. Once again, these indicators are not the best, as I keep accidentally clicking the indicators. The regen braking is actually really nice. Like, I'm shocked, because normally on normal e-scooters you have the two massive lever brakes and that's it, whereas here you have the drum brake disc and you've got the regen. The regen has been really nice. Also, with the speedometer on the screen, it shows you how much charge and how much power you use while riding the scooter. So when you use the regen braking, it shows you how much charge you're putting into the battery, and the same thing with the power. When you're accelerating at maximum throttle, it'll tell you how much peak power, how many kilowatts you're using. So what I've realized is that the max kilowatts that I've been able to reach while flooring it, around 1.8 or 1.5 to 1.8 kilowatts. And then with the charge, I think the max I hit was 1 kilowatt going downhill. So the battery is definitely getting juiced up using that regen instead of actually using this drum brake over and over again and warning out the brakes, whereas here you can just use the regen braking and it works really well. The modes, I feel like I need to customize them myself with what speed goes in what mode, because in eco right now it goes at a maximum 5 kilometers and I feel like I'm gonna fall over because of how slow this thing's going. So I'm definitely gonna customize that later on, as it is pretty difficult to stay standing at that such a low speed. Also, with low speed, the controllers are really well like modified slash configured. The lower speeds I go, I can actually stay really balanced, and because it's not like crazy wattage in the motors, you can stand very stable and not rock around or anything like that. So it's a lot easier to just stay at that one speed, and then obviously having the street tires helps a lot as well. I feel like that's everything I can say. I'll see you guys at the next checkpoint, which will probably be the checkpoint where the scooter officially died. So I'll see you guys then. Let's keep going. Going 5 kilometers an hour, so like imagine being in eco mode. Yeah, eco mode, you would be going this fast. Look at this speed, bro. I'm the new Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen right here. Look at this speed, going around the corner, flying past, turning on DRS. It's hot, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably talking to myself. I'm gonna get run over by the lawnmower. Yo, maybe I should ask the lawnmower guy for a lift. I think he turned. Did he turn? Nope, he's still coming for me. Ugh, crap. 4 kilometers an hour. These poles. Assist. 5 kilometers an hour. Nope, I jinxed it. It's going 4 kilometers an hour. Dude, I'm going 3 kilometers an hour. It's not dead yet. It's still going. It's giving the motor 0.02 kilowatts. So guys, we had to move locations. The lawnmower guy started going crazy over there. Scooter performed really well. Like, I'm super impressed with it. Knowing that it is a commuter scooter, I'm really happy with the range that we got. We did get 0 there, which is a speed, and as you can see, we do have 1 dot blinking, and then when you check on the app itself as well, we have 0 kilometers. It does say we did 43 kilometers. That's wrong, we did 30.5, so the app is a bit more optimistic. So I'm really happy with the results we got. I'm pretty sure from the top of my head, Apollo stated this exact kilometers or 30 kilometers as their like maximum range at a normal speed. So I think they did use their real range test. Like, someone actually did the test to see how far it went. So I'm very happy with the scooter. The performance was great. It had enough juice to actually make the front wheel spin a couple times, which is pretty damn interesting because we only do have 350 watt motors, but it is dual controllers. Dual watt motors, sorry, my brain's overheating now. The motors, it's really cool that you can see the temperature of the motors and the controllers as well, so you can keep in mind in case you go up a hill or something, you can make sure that nothing's going to get damaged with the heat it's at. So I think the maximum heat we hit when the motors was 57 degrees, so it definitely was toasty in there, but it wasn't crazy. The drum brake I honestly barely use. Like, this thing, the regen braking is probably the only source I use for braking this whole entire time. I barely use that rear drum brake. The regen really does I feel like it did extend by that 0.5 kilometers. Yeah, so we gained another 500 meters just because I did use this regen braking. So that makes me really happy because I know it actually did work, and it did send the motors and the energy it used into the actual battery and gave me that extra couple meters. The thumb throttles are really nice. I prefer thumb throttles over anything. I do like triggers, but I feel like these are more comfortable. As you can see, we've still got a little bit more juice, but it won't drive under any weight now. The indicators I barely use. The scooter's really light though. Like, this thing's only like a couple kilos, so I can easily lift this thing with no problems. So it's super duper light, really made for people who commute a lot, who live in apartments. No cables dangling as well, which is another thing I want to add. Nothing here, just one cable for the drum brake, and that's it. That can get water damaged either, because everything's waterproof sealed at the top here. So the screen has like this what's it called, resin. It has like a resin screen over it, so nothing can get into the actual electronics side. I'm not sure about like the little gaps where the throttles are. Maybe some water could get through there, but I highly doubt there's any exposed electronics there. So that is a really cool thing to keep in mind. So in case it ever rains, this thing will definitely be waterproof, so you can easily ride over it. Deck space, honestly, I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Like, knowing how big my foot is compared to the actual deck, it's like half my foot. It wasn't as bad as I honestly thought when I started, because you can find a sort of comfortable place, because the fin here is like at the perfect angle to put your foot. Same thing on the other side, you can slightly put your foot on a slant like that. And you do have that extra little deck space on the lengthwise. That's probably what I can think of. Thank you so much to Apollo for sending the scooter out to me. The in-depth review will obviously be coming soon, and I'll talk about everything on the scooter. I hope you guys enjoyed the new shots of how the scooter looks from a different angle. Also, I don't know if you guys like my new antenna pole. I did use the Best 360 backpack, so I'll also try and use some shots from that. The antenna pole is pretty cool. Everyone looks at it, so I guess you get to see people's reactions. Same thing with the actual scooter though. Before I had the antenna up, obviously it's not an antenna, it's a camera, by the way, if you didn't realize. A lot of people looked at me while riding this thing. I don't know if it's because of how big I look compared to how small this scooter is, or if it's that no one has seen this scooter or seen how simplistic it is with nothing dangling anywhere, and how sleek and designed it actually is. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If there's any kind of feedback you want to give me or something I could improve on, please leave a comment down below, as I'll be sure to contribute that feedback into my work, and make these videos more enjoyable to watch. And again, thank you so much Apollo for sending this scooter, and as always, ride safe and keep exploring. Oh yeah, I forgot the battery's dead. That's not gonna work.